Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Leading the Vikings here, head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, King, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by his back. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He's going to throw it again. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock. Pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Back on 2nd and goal. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Hey, Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. And you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up a second.
Trying it left side with Cook. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
6-yard line.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
The Panthers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Working on first down. Hits him on the in route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Get some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The handoff on 3rd and short. They'll have the first down and even more. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. He puts a air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
What a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, they'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
The Carolina offense headed out now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing off the play fake. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Slot man motioned over.
8 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The give here on 2nd. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
QB sneak coming. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Jump off caught by his back.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
At the 4-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up
From the gun on 3rd down. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Quick slant to Samuel. this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Ferguson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
48-yard line.
That was it.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 19-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Second and 10. We need something positive here.
At the 20-yard line.
And go and play action. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
This return starts at the 5. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30.
Now Wentz. Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw, Wentz. Cut out left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Another one for Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Wentz to throw.
Brings up 2nd and
Brought in right side. And this one doesn't go far.
complete to Trey.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6.
And 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. It is cut left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. It's the Panthers in front, your Bank of America. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed left side to Samuel. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Here's Wentz. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and very short, looking to pass. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Looking now from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Wentz set to pass. Into traffic. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets...
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game.
Vikings 10.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Panthers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Slot receivers headed left. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. And this is the Chiefs quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Chiefs get the victory here. They win it by 10. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers hosting the New York Giants. And here's the Packers running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Packers run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. New set of downs for him from the 31. On the play fake, it's Cousins. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
And the Vikings, first down.
First and 10, Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Cousins now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the score.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yard shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line.
Here's a throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Panthers, first down.
Throwing from the gun. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
One of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run it from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At the 37-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Moore's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it again. They'll try and run this. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, they need 7. Back to throw now. Complete over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Leads to second and goal.
Throwing it again here. It's his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here he goes, third and long. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. They'll run here on first down. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
He was brought down at the 26.
Out of the gun, Cousins. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're gonna take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down, play action. That one's complete, right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
And the Panthers.
On first down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Man in motion, headed right. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This is a 48-yard look for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends the lead to 20.
It's better kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. first and 10. It's Cousins. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He brushed him off with ease. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
7-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's up now. Vikings. First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to take us only to about the 31. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Crashes through a tackle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That right there, Pat will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's a design run. Cousins lost it. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10.
Recovered by the offense.
Back to throw. Cousins dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Looking from the gun, it's Cousins. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Vikings drop the lead back to 13.
Vikings 17.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
21-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Looking inside the red zone. His top target, Samuel, has another one. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
From the contact.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers likely locked up the win right there. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2. They give it to the back of the zone read. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. All right, partner, let's be clear. No one sends their offense out for 2 saying, hey, I want you to throw a check down to the back.
Never seen it in any playbook, Kate.
But sometimes you're left with no choice once the play begins, right?
That's right. When your top options disappear, just get in somebody's hand. Keep the play alive. But the defense, well, they did their part.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. 1st down throw for Cousins. Thielen's got it. Complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. 1st and 10. Cousins. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 3rd down. It's Cousins once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Desperation time here on fourth. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
39 yards. And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cousins on first down. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 6. First down.
First and 10. Here's Cousins. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. And what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, and it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. First and 10 from the 43. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
Second and 12.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers go up by 19. Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
And the Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Vikings hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll run for this. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. First down from the 42. On the counter, McCaffrey. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Going run again with McCaffrey. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll go, it's McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this